Well, hi everybody, and welcome back to a new video. Today I want to share briefly how we can search for clinical trials in the European Union, right? So, this website right here, which I'm gonna leave the link in the video description, provides information on individual clinical trials in the European Union and the European Economic Area, right? It will gradually contain more information as clinical trial sponsors and regulators use it to initiate and oversee clinical trials in the EU and the EEA, right? So you can search clinical trials as a user, you know, and this page is supported by the European Medicines Agency, right? So you can come here, search clinical trials, and you can uh, configure your search criteria, right? So you can search for a clinical trial which contains all of these terms. For example, in this case, in this channel, I'm gonna write here cannabis, contain all of these terms option here. We can contain any of these terms. You can also search without a term, and you can also look for more advanced criteria in order to make a search for a clinical trial. For example, the overall status, right? Is it authorized? Is it recruiting? Is it ongoing? Has it been suspended? Has it been ended? Is it expired? Is it not authorized? You can search for the location, you can search for the status, you can check the sponsors, trial numbers, codes. You can limit it by the gender of participants, the age group of participants, their medical conditions, their therapeutic areas, the products. Well, you can make a very, very personalized search, right? So this is a great tool for free provided for by the European Medical Agency. So I think if you want to have solid arguments based on scientific evidence, you can search here all the information you need in order to support your point of view and actually enter into debate or a public talk with your homework being done, having, having done your homework, right? So we can search, and here we can see lots of clinical trials, in this case 18, right, related to the topic. For example, this first one was made in Belgium, and it focused on the cannabis dependence, on how an acetylcysteine for the treatment of cannabis dependence working mechanisms. You can check for the treatment with full spectrum cannabis extract of refractory epilepsy associated with tuberous sclerosis complex, improvement of quality of life by cannabinoids in oncologic patients, right? Benzodiazepine stabilizing treatment for patients with benzodiazepine dependence undergoing opioid agonist therapies. So I find this website quite interesting. It's great, and here you can find really useful information, you know, information and knowledge that has gone clinical trials, and therefore there are lots of hours and resources and knowledge put all together to find even deeper knowledge about the issue. So I would say that if you are kind of looking to learn more about clinical trials, this page is what you've been looking for. All right. So I wanted to share this piece of information with you. I'm pretty sure you're gonna find this really interesting, and you can also change the language here, which is really interesting. So, what do you think about this? Let me know in the comments. And for sure, personally, I'm going to integrate all the knowledge that I can with with clinical trials in order to get some more deep insights. This being said, I hope that you have a great weekend and that we see each other in another video. So take care and see you soon.